Learning to have faith and surrender in your divine delay is what will increase your personality. Learning to handle your procrastination is the other way to increase your personality. So while in procrastination you move into action, in divine delay you move into patience. Nagashri Satvik, please answer this question. I've heard you talk about divine delay and about procrastination. Both look contradictory to each other. Can you please explain? So Nagashri, the difference between divine delay and procrastination is that procrastination is a choice. Divine delay is acceptance. So what's the difference majorly? Procrastination is, let's say I need to create my PPT, right? And I go, I'll do it in an hour. And an hour later, I'm still scrolling on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, whatever I'm doing. And I go, maybe I'll do it 5 in the evening. And then at 5 in the evening, my friends make a coffee plan. And then I go, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. So what is procrastination? Procrastination is your personal delay. There's no divine involved in it. It is you continuously delaying. My suggestion to handle procrastination is always the 5-second rule, which is count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and get into action. Count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get into action. Immediate action is the repair to procrastination. Now speaking about divine delay. Divine delay is not in your hands. Let's say I created my most beautiful PPT and was completely ready to take my masterclass, but for some reason that day, I don't know, the masterclass gets cancelled, okay? Maybe Modi ji is going to be speaking on TV and so nobody can show up, so we decide to change the date or we decide to change the day, and I start to go, oh my God, what if this is a sign that God doesn't want me to do my masterclasses? Wrong interpretation. What should be the interpretation? Whenever in life something gets delayed which is outside of your circumference of control, what I'd love for you to start to think is, this is divine delay. Maybe God doesn't want it to happen today for a reason, but if I reschedule it to, let's say, tomorrow, day after, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be just fine. Right? And accept that what is in our control is procrastination, what is in God's control is divine delay. Learning to have faith and surrender in your divine delay is what will increase your personality. Learning to handle your procrastination is the other way to increase your personality. So while in procrastination you move into action, in divine delay you move into patience. If you can start to go patient about the fact that, okay, it's not happening today, maybe a week from now, maybe a month from now, maybe 3 months from now, and you start to accept that there's a certain amount of universal energy that maybe wants to give you better. I always love ascribing to the fact that if something is delayed in my life, it's because it takes 18 months to give birth to an elephant baby. It takes 3 months to give birth to a doggy baby, I think. I'm not 100% sure about these numbers, but you know what I mean, right? That one takes longer. So I sometimes say God is creating an elephant baby for me, so therefore there is a little delay. That helps me accept and wait in my patience. The better you can wait in your patience, the more evolved and less anxious you will get, my sweetheart. Misty Dust, ma'am, I'm the kind of person who needs space for recharging, but other people misunderstand it. How to deal with that? Misty Dust, my recommendation to you is start to create a time before most people wake up for your own recharge, okay? To recharge in the middle of the day, I think that's very unfair to the people around you. Of course, they're going to get upset because you know what? They don't really understand recharge, and therefore for them, this is a foreign concept. So what I'd love for you to start to do is create a time where nobody else is anyway in your energy. What does this mean? For me, my recharge happens from 4:30 to 8 in the morning before anyone comes into my energy or before my house wakes up. The other good time is after lunch. A lot of people go into their own rooms or into their own space. So I always feel 2 to 4 is a great time to recharge. Or then at night, before sleeping, 30 minutes, that's a fabulous time to recharge. Now, if you decide to recharge at a time where people need to ask you questions or you need to be available, then it's just a wrong placement of recharge in the day. I have no idea what your placement is, but look for a better time so that, you know what, people are not having to be told that you're recharging. You should be able to recharge without them even coming to know.